You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
There's something so special about hopping on a jet ski and hitting the water. But I wouldn't know, because this one went without me.
Wow, you are really hanging on to that, just like I was hanging on to the handles of that Yamaha FX Cruiser I was on.
I really do hate you sometimes.
Tell us what we're on today.
Today we are on both Yamaha watercraft. You know, of course, I know that you have more experience than me, so I put you on the supercharged one. And I'm on the small fun machines that kind of remind me of back in the day. They're a little smaller, similar we were used to in the 90s and 2000s.
Now, for someone who's never ridden one of these, what's the first thing that you would tell them?
The first thing is that, and the major rule in Maryland, it's on the state law books, is to stay 100 feet away from everything when you're over 6 knots.
Eric explained to me that the biggest reason for the distance and speed is because not only does it give the rider an extra measure of safety, but it's also a state law.
If you're new, is there a course that you should be taking?
So at Bayside, we offer a land demo for everyone that buys a new machine. If it's a boat, we go on the water. It's a watercraft, we do it all on land. But we explain the operations to you, the do's, the don'ts, the what happens if this goes on and what happens if that goes on. You know, everybody that's basically born before the early 70s does not need a course, but we strongly encourage it. State law requires everyone from early 70s on to have a state motor certificate, which works for other states besides Maryland. And the key ingredients to those, in my opinion, is knowing your markers here in the coastal bays, because we have a lot of shallow areas. And knowing those, that red, right, returning, red, green marks of what they need is just really crucial to being safe on the water.
And I would imagine that going out with somebody who is experienced on one of these things is probably one of the best things to do.
That is the best way, and that's ideal. If you have a friend or family member that's well versed in boating in a certain area, I would strongly encourage you to go out with them and kind of learn the rules on the road and also boating etiquette.
And you've got 2 locations.
We do. We have one in Ocean Butte, Delaware, and we also have one in Berlin, Maryland as well.
How can people find out more about Bayside?
You can visit us at bayside-jet-drive.com. You can visit us on all our socials. You can also visit the dealership. We have showrooms at both locations. One is at 10595 Worcester Highway in Berlin. The other one's at 30387 Cedar Neck Road in Ocean Butte, Delaware.
All right, well, let's open them up and let's go have some fun.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Now, that was my first time on a jet ski, and I know that it won't be my last. And if you're looking to have some uniquely personal fun out on the water, you need to speak to Eric at Bayside Jet Drive.
Now, before the speed and size of the boat go up, we're going to get really small when Outdoors Delmarva returns.